So we're gonna be replacing the thermostat on the car. This thermostat. So we gotta remove this hose first. We gotta remove this bracket, this is actually the tensioner for the belt. We gotta remove the bracket right behind it. Take the hose out. So yep, that's pretty much it for now. Wait for the next video so I can show you guys. Yes, this one is a little bit hard to get loosened, so I used that bar to help me get that done. Now we're gonna loose this up so that the belt can get loose. So we got this out. So this is how it works. This bracket, this is the tensioner, so this makes this tensioner go up and down. So now we got the next bracket. Okay, so we got everything out. Now these bolts right here, they're on aluminum, so we gotta be very careful, because if you put too much force, you can crack the housing and then you have to replace it. And yes, the thermostat is inside there. So the hardest bolt to come out is gonna be this one, the one in the back, because there's no space and you have this bracket and I didn't want to take it out, because then you gotta take this tensioner out. So just be careful. Just use a small wrench, size 12. So this is something that, see this little mark right here? There's a little dot right there on the housing, so that you know which side to put it back on when you take it out. But this is it. I know it's dirty. We gotta do a flush for the radiator and the whole system, so this way, since it's been sitting for a while, it's a lot of stuff built up, so that'll be a good thing. It has silicone, so we're not gonna put silicone because I don't have silicone, but I got the gasket for it, which I think is better. And that's it. We're gonna check and see why we fail. Okay, take this off first. Okay, so I put it in. There's a little thing inside here that's gonna match also here, the same thing as on this one. See, it has this little thing right here. You see the little arrow, it says up. So this is the Nissan one, the original. Don't know why it's not working. They said maybe it's a lot of stuff inside the engine, so we gotta clear that up. So now we gotta tighten the bolts. We gotta torque them, but we gotta do a little by little, one by one, so that they tie evenly and so there's no leaks. It has a gasket already, and yep. So I gotta put this back, and it has these clamps, and it used to have this ones, but they're all rotten and rusty and they're useless. So I had to go to AutoZone and get new clamps. Okay, so I put it up. I haven't tightened them yet. Just had to put this one first so that everything settles and goes back in place before I can put the bracket for the tensioner. Okay, so everything is put on tight. Please. So now we gotta put back the bracket here. Alright, it's all good now. Now I gotta put the belt back. This belt gotta go underneath here, underneath here, around here, and over there. And then we're gonna tension it until it's tight, and then lock it with this one, because this is the lock for the tensioner. Looks tight enough. You don't want it too tight because it can break. Now we're gonna put this hose back and we're done. Fill it with antifreeze and let it run for a little bit. Okay, everything is back on. Put on tight. Double check. Put the antifreeze already. Make sure everything is filled. Now we gotta let it run for a little bit, and so it can circulate. So there is coming out whatever air is in the system. Everything is checked, there's no leaks. where I put the gasket. Now we gotta let it run for a little bit and take it for test drive. And that's how you change a thermostat on a 2004 Nissan Frontier. See, the level is going down. Once the thermostat opens, fluid start going in through, and all the air is coming out. Feel the bubbles? You let it have air, your car probably will end up overheating, and that's not good for you. Temperature is okay. Just gotta make sure this stays there. You can let it run for a little longer. And yeah, let's see. So I bought this for it's a fail-safe thermostat, which just in case it'll go bad at some point later in the future. If he fails, it'll stay open and allow the antifreeze to keep circulating through the engine. So yep, that's it. And it cost me about 20 bucks, $3 for the gasket, and $10 for the antifreeze.